Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is the last day. Did I do all the other ones? This is the last day of 2023 the challenge, and we get an easy one, I guess, to rest. Though there is a contest in either 2 hours or 3 hours. I never know the count anymore. I have to double check afterwards. But hope everyone had a good year, at least a decent year, at least, you know. If not, then there's always next year. But yeah, today's problem is 1624. Largest substring between two Unicode characters. Alright. Given a string S, return the length of the longest substring between two Unicode characters, excluding the two characters. In a no such substring, return -1. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think. Okay. I think so. The first thing to notice is that n is less than or equal to 300. Of course, you're probably not gonna get that on an interview, but on a competitive, make sure you solve the problem you're given. And in this case, n is equal to 300. Do the n square thing, and then work on the next problem afterwards. But yeah, but otherwise, is this the longest or smallest? Oh, yeah, longest. Okay. Otherwise, you can probably just, one optimization that you can do is, I wouldn't call it brute force, but it is, but you can do it with respect to alpha, right? Where alpha is the size of the alphabet, and that's definitely a thing that you can consider. Though you have to be careful, right? Because the one tough edge case in this particular problem is this sort of whatchamacallit, like overlaps, right? Meaning you cannot independently do all the characters, because you can have something like A, B. The other stuff doesn't matter, I guess. Well, I guess it matters a little bit if you don't B. But BA, you can't take just the A's because the B's are inside. So I think the way that I would attack this, and we're talking about for larger ends. So now we're turning this easy problem into a slightly more difficult problem. The way that I would maybe consider it is thinking about the same strategy that I try to do, which is that if you want to do this in linear time, and I don't know, well, at least not linear time, but one pass, or maybe not even one pass, but just like a linear loop, and with inside, you can do it in either O of 1 or O of log n, and that is usually good enough for most ends anyway, right? So is to kind of think about, okay, if we're looking at one character at the time, you can see if you can figure out a way to calculate what is the longest substring between two equal characters where this character is the last character. And the way that you phrase it is that you're building incremental changes as you go from left to right to facilitate answering that question, right? So let's think about what that would look like. But yeah, for index C and enumerate S, and then now what happens when you see a character, right? Well, my initial intuition is something like a stack, maybe, where a stack maybe where you kind of figure out the last thing that you're matching, right? So maybe you can have something like last is equal to right, and maybe a best thing, which is best is equal to -1, I guess, right? And then here, if C is not in last, then last of C is equal to index, right? And maybe this is the update function, so the update would go probably afterwards, actually. So we'll fill it out, and then now we can do something like last of C, or index minus last of C is the, and this is only if C is in last. Actually, I guess in this case, then now it doesn't even matter that it is not. I'm a little bit wrong on that one. Yeah, and this is the length, right? So this is the length, which not including these. So it is going to be this minus 1, right? But is that enough, right? So that's not quite enough. That's not quite enough because what I want to do in theory is something like this, and then you just return best. But that's not good enough because, like I said, if you have an input that is like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, doesn't matter, B, A, then this would probably be wrong because now it's getting the A's, but it should be. Did I misunderstand this problem? This problem is so really weird. Okay, maybe I'm wrong on this then. Maybe I misread this problem. The length of the longest substring between two equal characters, excluding the 2 characters. I'm also like, okay, so maybe I think I misunderstood this problem. Sorry, fam, because I think maybe you can. It's something like by something like this. Maybe it's the first and the last. Is that right? Yeah, okay. So that means that I actually do. In this case, this is actually first, not last then, but. Okay, I think I misread this problem. I thought that you cannot have any 2 characters the same inside. But clearly, it just means any 2 characters. In that case, then you really just want the first and the last character. There are a couple of ways you could do it. You could do it for each alphabet if you like I said, but here you don't even have to. I don't know what I totally misunderstood this problem. Don't know what to say about it. But yeah, but in a way you could get the first character, the last character, and then get the max of them, right? But so in that sense, the greedy is fine. But I think I totally misread this one as I obviously know. I wonder if this is during the contest, but I did the n square way. Like I said, you should do it n square way if you are doing a contest. But yeah, but this is obviously the linear way. But I think I just misunderstood the problem, obviously. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't really have much to say about this one. This is just actually easier than I thought it is, which is just get the first and the last and then just get the biggest delta. And if I knew it that way, then maybe I wouldn't even like write it like this. Maybe I'd write it another way, but this is also fine, obviously, right? But yeah. All right. And end the year with confusion. I guess that's my life every year. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Have a great new year. Have a great year. Have a, hope, like I said, hope the past year has been good for you. For me, it's been a crazy year. I'm getting older and all these things. I'm not going to, maybe I'll go over it another time, but I don't know who's watching this. If you're watching this, let me know about your goals for next year. I'll also make a post about it, I guess. But thanks for watching. We have a 1370-day streak. I don't even know how long that is in years anymore, but it's just a long time, I think. But yeah, that's all I have. And that during the entire streak is a video streak too. So yeah, that's all I have though. So let me know what you think. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later. Then take care. Bye bye.